We live in tense times, right? We lived through 3 Mile Island, and then you had to worry about Skylab coming down, right? Big flaming diner coming down out of the sky, right? And I'm a New Yorker. I was disappointed that nothing happened. You know what I mean? Right? What happened to Scarlet? That stupid thing killed a couple of kangaroos. Big shit, man. I wanted to see some action, man. I wanted to see it come down, maybe hit the Pope. Couldn't you see that? It was on a little balcony. Boom! All the Jews go, see, we told you, see? See, told you. Of course we do go up and out of space. We fly around. We landed on the moon, brought back rocks. And even in outer space, we have what I consider very primitive animal problems. Do you know what almost killed the astronauts on the last trip, and this is true? Flatulence. We call it fart. You see, you're an Earthman. You just fart, you fart. Unless you're Catholic, then you have guilt. Then you blame it on the dog. Little son of a bitch dog did it, man. Woo, elbow fart. Woo, dead horse. Woo. Either that or you make believe you made the noise with your rubber heel. Oh, yeah, rubber heel. You know what I mean? Rubber heel went, rubber heel. Yeah. What about the stench? I carry a dead rat. But when an astronaut farts, he changes the internal pressure of the space capsule, and the computer automatically equalizes that by ejecting gas, which slightly alters the orbit of the capsule. If an astronaut lets go a big ripper, he could swing into the sun. So before an astronaut can fart, he's got to figure out what kind of fart he thinks he's going to make, and then feed it into the computer. A big ripper, 2 silent but deadly, a McDonald blasto. I'm feeling good, except I'm feeling my one true addiction, cigarettes, you know? It's really a bitch. You know, one likes to respect oneself. And certain things make you lose respect for yourself. Like, I smoke dope, but I'm not addicted to it. I can go 2 or 3 hours without a joint, you know what I mean, man? Don't fool around, you know, but gotta have my cigarette. And cigarettes are stupid addiction. It says it right on the pack. This product kills you. No more fucking, no more sunshine, no more flowers, dead. Oh, yeah, give me 2 packs of that shit. Yeah, man. You know, we're living right now at the very beginning of intense future shock. I mean that in the next 10 years, many of us are going to flip out. Probably the whole population. They'll probably sell shock treatment on the corners. It's the, you know, the guy with the cigarette frankfurters, instead of it, he's got battery boosters. Put them on your earlobe. Straighten out, you know? I mean, look at the world you gotta live in. The test tube baby is 1 year old. What does a test tube baby do on Mother's Day? Send cards to the Pyrex company? Dear Mom, I like the way you shine. And I can make a whistle out of you. In the future, through genetic engineering, you'll be able to order any kind of kid you want to order. Let me see, 9 feet tall, green, 5 dicks. I'm starting a circus. They say in about 15 years, every middle-class home will be run by, not mama, not daddy, but by a home computer. Now that's a bitch. You come home, the baby's dead! He wet the bed. What the hell is Google? He is useless, the dog is next. As you know, man is an egotistical creature. In the Middle Ages, we insisted Earth was the center of the universe. Yeah, Earth is the center of the universe. One guy named Bruno said, no, I think perhaps we go around the sun. 2 Catholic monks jumped in with charcoal lighter, boom, cooked them on the spot. Now we insist that we're the only intelligent species on the planet. Human scientists. Humans are the only intelligent species on the planet, and we scientists are the most intelligent humans, and basically hot shit. Dolphins are more intelligent than humans. You know when a dolphin goes, Sounds like bull. That's a form of communication 8,000 times more efficient than phonetic English. While you're saying, hello, how are you? And a dolphin goes, that's the whole Gettysburg Address. If there was a nuclear war, dolphins would definitely become the dominant species on this planet. And they will make the few remaining humans pay dues. They will have Mark Spitz jumping through a hoop for pieces of gefilte fish. Wear fuck flipper buttons. Like I said, we're primitive. In fact, we are simians. We're apes. I know we can use the thumb. And we got laser beams, big shit. We are simians. Now, I assume the one advantage we had over the lower simians, chimpanzees, apes, etc., was sexuality. Because human simians have the big frontal lobes. And that's where all your sex fantasies come from. Okay, you dress up like the big sponge creature. I'll be Kirk. Let's fuck. We lose again. Humans are the only simians on planet Earth that die prematurely because of pent-up and misdirected sexual energy. Monkeys have none of that. Humans have tons of it because human beings indulge in very subtle, subliminal sex signaling techniques. Go to a singles bar. Watch the process. Super subtle. Guy wears tight black chino pants. Puts a loaf of Italian bread in the front. Very subtle stuff. Girl wears no brassiere, see-through blouse, puts a tit in the refrigerator, makes a nipple stick out. Very subtle stuff. Monkeys don't fool around. Monkey wants to do it, she goes, and bends over. I know it's not cool, but everybody scores at a monkey party. I'll tell you something else. Human beings, as a species, and this is proven scientifically, are the horniest creatures on Earth. They opened up a cave 3 months ago in southern France, and on the cave wall was one of those primitive caveman drawings in red clay. It depicted a hunt. Now, these cavemen were so primitive, they did not even have spears with sharp instruments, you know? They used to kill things by basically noogie them on the head. Now, it takes a lot of adrenaline to noogie a moose to death. Die, 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 you son of a bitch, die, 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 die. After they noogie the moose to death, they'd have so much adrenaline, they'd turn on each other and kill the members of their own hunting party. So as a defense mechanism, God would cause them to have an erection. And there are paintings, and this is true, on the wall of that cave showing the aroused hunters having sexual intercourse with the dead prey from the hunt. Now, we must be getting better. Because even my horniest friend, Frank, I can't see him doing that. I can't see him in the car go, oh, I hit a dog. Might as well get out and fuck it. They're using a lot of quasi-semi-scientific fact to entertain you in media lately. I'm not talking about just UFOs. You know what I'm talking about. Bermuda Triangle, telekinesis, et cetera, reincarnation. I don't believe the Bermuda Triangle. If there's a Bermuda Triangle and one in the Sea of Japan and one in the Great Lakes, how come there's never an urban triangle? Like a Flatbush Avenue triangle. Right? Garbage trucks go in, they don't come out. Right? 15 good humor guys missing. United Parcel won't deliver in there. I'm not going in there. Bill went in there. We found his jockey shorts with lime jello. No, I'm not going in there. And I sure don't believe the Amityville Horror. See, I read the book, so I won't go see the movie. In the book, the man buys the house, and all of a sudden, one day, he finds hundreds of pounds of unknown green snot running out of the wall. And in the next chapter, he says, it tasted funny. You find green snot running out of your wall. You run over with a Ritz cracker? Sounds a little illogical to me. Why don't the guy have a party? Say, the dip's in the next room. Just help yourself, scrape it off the wall, yeah. Let me give you a criticism I got in Boston. Lady came over and said I don't do enough political material anymore. Well, it's not because I'm selling out. It's not like I'm a Republican buying napalm, you know what I mean? It's just that I'm lazy, like most human beings, and I used to have easy political targets to attack. Nixon. He had a big button. I'm an asshole. On the other side, it said, I'm a crook. Crook asshole, crook asshole, crook asshole. Then we had Jerry Ford, who wasn't a mental dynamo. Jerry, 2 and 2. 2 and 2. It's 2 and 2. But Jerry Ford had those infamous debates with Carter on television, and he lost, right? But Jerry Ford did not get massacred. I thought Carter would massacre Jerry Ford in a debate. Carter, intellectually, is a heavy dude. Nuclear physicist, peanut farmer. Fools around with radiation and peanuts. Got a 10,000-pound goober in the barn. More salt! Right? I figured he'd blow Jerry away. I figured Carter would come out and say, isn't it true that monopolistic ownership of the energy sources is causing pollution of the Earth's biosphere and economic imbalance? And Ford would say, yeah? Your mother. You know, you can complain about Nixon, sure. You can complain about Carter. You can complain about Carter with that smile. Especially now we know he's got the ass condition. Oh, my ass is killing me. Hurry up, you chinks. Get your shit together. And his brother that pees on ambassadors. Go ahead, run. But don't become anti-patriotic. You still live in a fine country. How'd you like to live in a country governed by Idi Amin? A man who wakes up and goes, what's today? Wednesday? Everybody with left hands, cut their balls off. Let's play question and answer. Call out what's on your mind. Easy, huh? Oh, the Ayatollah? The guy who overcorrects? Yeah. Oh, jaywalking? Can't all his skin off. Crazy bastard. Cocaine. You know there's no more tin because of cocaine? They used to, remember in school, what is the main export of Bolivia? Tin. Fuck tin. There's no more coffee in Colombia. Pull up all the fucking coffee plants. Cocaine's a nice drug. It's a good mood elevator, right? You do coke, you feel like you just got laid and found diamonds under the pillow. But when there's no more coke, your mood comes down. Good morning. Fuck you. Put the dog in the blender. Star Trek I love, all right? I mean, and don't forget, and it's not because of expensive special effects. I mean, you know, they go, oh, look, a sparkler. You know what I mean? But it was personality. Kirk had personality. Goddamn Kirk was intergalactic Bo Diddley. That son of a bitch got laid in every galaxy in the universe. And he had a great makeout line. Fuck me, it'll save the world. Oh, somebody called out drive-ins last set. Drive-ins are a main piss-off thing to me. They are anti-art. Somebody spends $10 million. People put 10 years of their life into writing a book. They make a film out of it. And you go see it in the drive-in with that little speaker on the window. Did you ever see the 10 Commandments in the drive-in? Hi, this is God speaking. These are the 10 Commandments. You better be good or I'll fuck you up. Earthquake's another good one. Rumble, rumble. Let's have another one. Huh? Bug spray? Oh, you mean like Raid? You know, Raid takes too long to kill a man. It makes me feel guilty. You squirt him and I go, I'm dying, you schmuck. I got a wife and kids under the refrigerator. Put this crap on me, man. But if you're a sadist, the sadistic way to kill cockroaches is Mr. Sticky. They walk in and they get stuck. And you hear them all night. I want water! I gotta pee! You know what somebody called out 2 nights ago? Crabs. You know, venereal disease is something you have to live with, you know, it's God made it. Oh, fucking's too good. How about inventing clap? Everybody can deal with clap, take a little penicillin, kills it, but crabs, they unnerve me. I mean, the thought that while you're sleeping, they're partying on your balls. Disco, 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 disco. Come on, let's go down to the asshole and fuck. Let's climb Titty Mountain. crabs get from one person to the other? They must be like pirates on ropes. Bored! Living together. It's fun living together. I mean, God designed the dyadic unit for survival, you know? But it's a bitch in a small place. I mean, in a real small place, it's a bitch. People get on your nerves. You're breathing again, damn it! And you've got a whistler in your left nostril. Leave. I want to go to sleep. I want to watch Japanese monster pictures on television. You didn't flush. You goddamn animal. You made number 2 and you didn't flush. Then there's always the jealousy. You went to the store for cigarettes. You were gone approximately 8.5 minutes. I insist you've had coitus. I want an immediate blood test. I'm getting tired. Let me give you insight into where my head's at now. You know when you stay up late past 4 in the morning? You know the feeling you get? You start thinking of all the weird shit in the world. How big is a mouse dick? Is string baby rope? Yeah, it happens, man. You don't need drugs. Stay up past like 6, you start going a little bananas, you know? Little wired, yeah. Well, I don't do speed, see? Speed is a bad drug. It really is. It's a, well, I'll tell you why. I'll put it this way, once in a while. But it's not like grass. I mean, somebody visits you at 3 in the morning with a joint, you blow the joint, you have a pisser. You put television on, you watch in between the stations. Try to move to the test pattern. What happens if somebody visits you at 3 in the morning, turns you on to pure crystal meth speed? You snort the speed, boom, boom. What do you do with the energy? Holy shit, man! Let's carry the refrigerator, yeah! Those World Trade Centers don't look too high to me! I got my Keds on, mother! A lot of guys think speed is good for sex, because on speed a guy feels hot shit. God damn, I can ball the Rockettes. But when you look at your root, looks like a little piece of gum under the movie seat. That's it. Speed physiologically is such a brutish drug that it actually does cause sterility in the male. It confuses your sperm cells. They think they're cold germs. They go up to your nose and make snot. Hey, in the future, no one is going to get high with drugs. Let me quickly mention we will get high. Otherwise, people in the village get depressed. No drugs in the future? In the future, we're going to get high with direct electrical stimulation of the brain. They did an experiment in California. Took one of those little rhesus monkeys. They got a shitty union. And they put a wire in the monkey's brain in his orgasm center. Then they gave him a little electric button in his hand. And every time he pressed that button, he had a tremendous orgasm. He died in 42 minutes. Never took his finger off the button. But they say humans wouldn't do that because we're more sophisticated creatures. Bullshit. Most people I know would tape the button down. Go whizzing around the room like a balloon. They find in the morning a little 2-pound guy holding KY jelly. I don't want to come no more. Bald heads. Yeah. It's nice. We got a lot of good press with Kojak. Of course, the Huns were bad. And the Manson family was a bitch. Yeah. I'll tell you, you shave your head, there's the sensations that none of you can enjoy or unenjoy. There's one sensation you'll never know. When you do a real close shave on your head and then you put Old Spice. Your head says, what the fuck are you doing? I'm not built for this shit. Blue cheese. What a strange topic, man. This guy couldn't think of a topic. Blue cheese. Somebody called out telephone operators. They drive me. They're not bad, but the recordings drive me crazy. You can't argue the recording. You cannot. No, please put 5 cents in. I don't have 5 cents, but I'm wrapped with dynamite and I'm gonna blow up my whole neighborhood. Put 5 cents in, please. I like New York cab drivers, except they get too emotional sometimes. I got a ride from Kennedy Airport back home. Cab driver who just broke up with his old lady. He's going 90 miles an hour. Son of a bitch, she left me. Motherfucker, I'm gonna kill her. Hey, buddy, man. You gotta get off the fucking sidewalk, man. I'm sorry she left you, but we're in the subway, man. Blah! Sid Vicious, my favorite man. Oh, Vicious is up in heaven now. You know that, don't you? Yeah. Poor Sid. You know what I mean? Guy has an accident. He accidentally stabbed his girlfriend 81 times. Sid was a real klutz, Sid was. Oops, excuse me. Oops, 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 oops. Oops, oops, oops. Wait, wait. Butterfingers, butterfingers. Oops, oops, oops. Butterfingers. Oops, 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 oops. How'd you like to be Sid Vicious's lawyer? Mr. Vicious now has as a character witness, Mr. Rotten. Gets 6 months in the electric chair. Yeah. Jews? What do you want to do, organize a hunt? German girl in the front. Jews! Jewish people train their young early. Come on, see the little dollhouse? Raise the rent. Italians are just as bad. You ever see Italians racing their kids? All right, here's your little plastic gun now. Yeah. All right, now, kill Teddy. All right, here's the Monopoly money. Good hit. Huh? Pinball is foreplay for robots. Marriage. Marriage came from primitive times, you know, when we needed a pair bond to go hunting. Me go hunting now, kill moose. You stay here, don't fuck around, I kill with rock. I don't know if marriage is going to hold up as an institution, you know, I just don't know. I know how Italians feel about it, you know. Yeah, here's marriage to me, understand? I got an old lady. She looks at a guy, I'll blow her tits off with a shotgun. But I'm allowed to fuck around every other hour. Or I get pimples and a fever, I'm Italian. Huh? Oh, do you mean mental depression or money depression? Mental depression. Well, when I get depressed, I always take a warm bath and drop the radio in. Jesus freaks. I can take the Jesus freak. You mean the real fanatics with the tattoo of Christ that bleeds when they flex their arm? I can understand that. The ones that frighten me are the Moonies that hit on you in the airport and you don't know who they are. They have a strange symbol, an olive with an American flag. Who do they represent? America? The Progresso Company? You don't know. And then they later rap on you. Excuse me, sir, do you know I am in ecstasy right now? I am in ecstasy all the time. Not happiness, not giggles. Ecstasy every minute! I come 2 or 3 times a minute. These are my 3rd pair of shorts. Ecstasy! You can have this! I don't want this now. We wouldn't have any moon problem at all if John Wayne was still alive. Get in the fucking tree. Boom! That's it. What? Gas shortage. I already talked about that. That's a bitch. Boy, those Arabs are getting rich, huh? We're starving over here. We're waiting on lines, and there's the Arabs. Oh, look at that. World Trade Centers. Buy 2. Send them over. Iowa. Buy the whole state. Wrap the people up. I love them. Bring them over. Oh, Catholic school. It's traumatic for me, man. I went to Catholic school for 8 years, and I had the German nun, Sister Erich von Himmler. She had a black leather habit. Rosary beads with a sidecar. First day of class, she strangled a fish. She made no bones about it. She came right out with it. I can't come, you're all going to suffer. Yeah. Thank you very much, everybody. You're great people. Thank you. Love you. Thank you. See you later.